Man, what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy. Just really hitting you back up real quick. Definitely want to talk about the Joe Biden real quick and also the Doja Cat. Now, I think let's go with the most serious topic at hand is Mr. Biden himself with the "you ain't black if you don't basically vote for him" or vote Democrat. To me, that's an ignorant, most racial, idiotic statement you can ever make as a non-black person, and even in the realm of just being in politics. That just gives you his complete ignorance of black people, and also a complete disrespect of black people. Charlemagne, even though he tap dance a lot to certain issues of black agenda, he kind of do understand the general consensus of black people with a focus point of black agenda and black empowerment. So the question he asked some of these politicians is leaning to that. But also as well, I know he didn't talk about reparation, and that was a red flag in my eyes to why I have a discontent of Charlemagne the God. I don't even like to call him the God just because he's an average man who was from South Carolina. The thing about it is, like I said, he's trying to get support from the roots because I think he is going to probably be leaving the Breakfast Club and try to build his self brand and see how far his brand is really worth. Um, but the interview was basically a final blow to the Biden campaign. He basically just shot himself in the foot. Um, in my eyes, I know everybody's talking about the polls and stuff, but the polls are very one track minded. It's not a whole entire consensus of people, a generalization of people that they really get their input from. It's definitely from a certain portion of numbers of people that they interview, and it's a selected group of people that they interview. So whatever the poll lead of Trump, that's just something, the figment of imagination of trying to make it exciting or something like that, or galvanize particular groups of people to vote in a particular way. Without, like I said, without the black vote, there isn't Democrats don't have a chance to win. Period. That's just being very logical and honest and just a reasonable answer to give. And with Biden talk about the trying to basically throw everybody on the bus and pretty much separate himself from the crime bill, that's almost idiotic to me. Complete ignorancy. Um, Everybody know he has a record. Trump don't really have a record. He ran purely on a specific agenda that the people, his base, wanted, and that's how it kind of went. Biden has records beyond Obama. You know what I'm saying? And this is also when Biden lose in this election will be a complete disregard shot to Obama for definitely if his presidency was the pivotal moment of the Democrat would never ever get to the White House ever again. They will be in second fiddle politics with us for centuries if it comes to that. I'm serious. Um, but like I said, he shot himself in the foot. If lost Negroes and the boomer generation want to go on and try it, let them go on and try it. Unfortunately, some of the boomer generations, numbers kind of dwindled, especially from the coronavirus. So, like I said, let them see if they can carry the water. Because, like I said, the rest of black society is not carrying no water whatsoever. Now, Doja Cat, like I said, she had no complete connections to black society. She was raised specifically from a Jewish wealthy family, white Jewish wealthy family. So, disconnect from her African father, who was from South Africa, who basically met her mother. They had a fling. He ended up marrying her. But I think he had a career in South Africa as being an actor and doing other revenues or other type of moves in South Africa that he wanted to go back to South Africa, pursue the rest of his career. He also wanted to take his wife with him. She refused and they separated or divorced. Um, the complete disconnect as with her mom not letting her go and see her father. Now she blamed her father. I think that it's the other way around. I mean, he could have probably did. He maybe was struggling back in South Africa, but the thing was, she don't know nothing about him at all. She just know that he's an actor in South Africa, and that's it. She have no really even relevant connections to the actor to South Africa, at period. So there's no connection to black society that she is. She's basically she's a white girl. She's a white girl that has some African DNA in her. Like I said, her music was very popish. She did, like I said, I'm not shooting out her music. I mean, some of her music is okay, but it was like I said, her music wasn't as a connection. It was really very, very erratic in her music. But she still had good music. I listened to her. I bought one of her mixtapes. So I mean, like I said, just her, but the her being not identifying herself as being black, that is definitely a reason to that. And for her discontent of black man, there's also a reason to that as well. I think black man kind of looks, she's pretty. She got, a big booty. I mean, what can I say? She got a big ass booty. I mean, she's pretty face and thick. Black men gravitate to that. But yeah, just, I think I took my, for black women, I think her getting with Nicki Minaj, it's a half and half, because a lot of black women sometimes get mad with Nicki Minaj for her disses of some of our civil rights icons and stuff. That was also a slap in the face in black society. So she still is iffy on black society. Is still iffy on her. So that's why, like I said, she's having to. She's going to have to respond to this. Respond to this. If she's going to have to do it through the music, or she's going to have to come out and PR this. It's one of the ways. For her being anti-black, and in this day of age, black society is not going to be having that. I ain't saying black society is canceling, but we'll just move away from you and go on to the next. I don't know what black Twitter, like I said, black Twitter be messy and they be dropping the ball. Some of them get information and don't get the entirety of it, and it blows up in their face. But her anti-black rhetoric, she do have, and just she's not really funny. I know she comes out to try to be comical. I definitely get that. Her music, to her recent music, is kind of comical. But like I said, when you haven't really have a firm connections and even past relations of black society, and you've been raised in basically under the dominant society with a wealthy white family. I don't care. You could say Jewish or whatever, but still a white family. There's definitely a disconnect and definitely a confusion or ignorant state of mind there. So, like I said, if Doja Cat, she wants to get back in good graces, she's going to have to respond to this. Not, I don't say her career is not going to end, but her being a factor in black society is going to end. And that's just pretty much what it is. All right, one.